Hello.
Hello. It's Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. With Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. If you love your mom, go and give her a squeeze. Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. It's Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. That's him. Rosy Red Nosy me, Chris Crazy Keys. If you love your mommy, go and give her a squeeze. It's Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. Hello, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming to see us. It's like you're right here in our room with us. We're so happy to have you here. And we've got a nice, exciting show for you today.
Yeah.
Lots going on. We're going to have, a bit of songs, a bit of chat, and later on we're going to make a special treat in the kitchen, in the Rosy Kitchen, and that's going to be fun. And we're also going to have a few pictures. We're just going to show a few shout outs for people, and yeah, let's look forward to this show.
Lots of music, eh?
Lots of music today. Let's just do some stretching because we're not going to do a stretchy song. Stretch your hands. Move it. Make it, move it, music, stretch up the sides. Now stretch up to the ceiling. Whoa, try to touch the ceiling. I don't think any of our children are tall enough to touch the ceiling unless they live in a very small house.
Maybe they live in a tent.
If you live in a tent, you can maybe touch the ceiling, but most children can't touch the ceiling. So let me know. If you can touch the ceiling, please write and tell me.
Let us know if you live in a tent.
I would be very interested to know that. And can you also touch your toes, okay? So go down right low and touch your toes. Ooh.
I'm kind of teaching because
Very
I'm sitting down.
slowly up again. There you go. Now get your shoulders up to your ears. And down again. Again up to your ears and down. And now let's roll them around. To the back, that's right. Now do the forward, to the front, to the forward, to the front. Now, how about put your hands on your hips, and how about put your chin down like this, and go look to the left. Well, this is probably like your right, and then go down, and to the left, and then to the middle, and then way back, look up to the ceiling.
Oh, I stretched out my neck, Rosie.
Oh my goodness, doesn't that feel good?
We exercise with our bodies and move our bodies like that. Do we do things like that with our voice sometimes too?
It's good to do that, especially if you like to sing.
Mm-hmm.
We had a funny song like that we wanted to teach you. It's a singing exercise song. It doesn't move your body, but it moves all the things, all your mouth and all the muscles in your face, and you might look a little silly.
Can we do some funny exercises with our face? Just
well, let's do that first. Okay.
So, make a...
You can lead this part.
A big face, small face, wide face, long face, big face, small face, wide face, long face.
Long
Okay,
face.
put your tongue in your cheek as if you're chewing. Other cheek.
You look silly, Chris.
That's part of the fun of it, though, isn't it?
That's part of the fun.
Should we do that silly song we do?
Let's do that silly song. You'll love this song.
Okay. So this song is called Bob. It's Bob's Head.
No. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball.
Oh, that's what it is. Yes.
A ping pong ball.
It's a silly thing.
It's a very silly thing. Let's go a little slower than that.
Okay.
Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball, okay? Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Did you do okay with that part? Let's do that again.
Okay.
Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. Like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. Ping, 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 pong. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. Like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. Ping, 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 pong. A little faster. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. Like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. Ping, 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 pong. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping, 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 pong. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Bob's got a head like a ping pong ball. Like a ping pong ball. Wow.
Woo.
I feel like my face has really exercised. That Bob has a very unique little head.
It does.
Round little head like a ping pong ball. That's very silly. Yeah, but sometimes we actually all have things about us that are different.
Yes.
Unique.
You have a red nose.
Well, that is unique, isn't it? Sometimes I think, why have I got a red nose? But then it's kind of cute and no one else has a nose quite like
you don't. You have glasses to match. So
I do have glasses to match. So I think, well, that's quite unique.
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 Makes you different.
Unique.
Special.
Special. Nobody else is quite like that.
No.
No. God made everyone a little bit different. He likes the way he made everybody. He has special things he puts in everybody to show a little bit about what he's like. So maybe, what's an example of that? It could be things like physical, that means how we look or how we're made. We're also inside of us. Some people are really generous.
Oh yeah, some people are very kind and generous.
Mm-hmm. Some people are very organized. They can get things done and they can make lists and they make it all work together.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are more free-flowing. And it's all little bits about what God is like. And when we appreciate and like other people for their differences, and we don't make us all have to be the same.
And I heard that to have a team of people, you need to have people with all kinds of different things that are unique about them to make a really special team.
Yeah. Sometimes we try to be just like somebody else, but actually we should celebrate and be happy for the things that God did when he made us to make us unique. 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 Try saying that. Unique. I like that word. Unique.
Then you know there's a tongue twister?
Oh yes, there's a tongue twister.
So it's unique New York.
Unique New York. Try to say that.
Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. That's a bit like another mouth bender, isn't it?
Unique New York. Well, we are broadcasting from Cyprus today, not from New York, but it's a great word to say, unique New York. I've got a song about being unique. What do you think about singing that song?
Let's do that.
Let's do that. Unique, I am unique. It means there is nobody like me. One of a kind, so to speak. I am full of individuality. Unique, I am unique. It means there is nobody like me. One of a kind, so to speak. I am full of individuality. I look a little bit like my creator. He's put some of himself inside of me. I really want to be his imitator, with kindness, love, and generosity. Unique, I am unique. means there is nobody like me, one of a kind, so to speak. I am full of individuality. Let's do it again. Unique, I am unique. It means there is nobody like me, one of a kind, so to speak. I am full of individuality. And when I go and look into the mirror, I don't compare myself to someone else. For God has made me well, and this is clear. He loves it when I'm happy with myself. Unique, I am unique. It means there is nobody like me, one of a kind, so to speak. I am full of individuality. Unique, I am unique. It means there is nobody like me, one of a kind, so to speak. I am full of individuality. Yay!
Woo!
Woo!
Cool, cool.
I am unique, and you are unique as well.
Yeah, you're a unique dude.
When I was a little girl, I went to visit a factory where they made ketchup.
I love ketchup. I love ketchup on chips and all kinds of things.
You love ketchup on everything.
Just about.
Yeah. Well, I remember these things, they were called conveyor belts. They were big, long, kind of flat things. And on those conveyor belts, these little bottles of ketchup went by. All the same. I mean, they were beautiful. Beautiful glass bottles of ketchup, all going past. Everything perfectly the same. Everything as it was meant to be. So when you went to the shop and you bought ketchup, you knew what you were getting. It always looked the same. Well, sometimes you have bigger bottles and sometimes smaller bottles. But really, they looked the same because it was in a factory and they were mass produced. That means they made lots and lots and lots and lots of ketchup bottles. Now, the reason I said that is
You make me
because...
hungry right now.
Shall I get a bottle of ketchup for Chris, do you think? Well, anyway, I just wanted to say the way God makes us is completely different from that. He doesn't mass produce us. He doesn't make 1 million Rosy Red Nosies or 2 million or even 5. He made one Rosy Red Nosy, just the one. Nobody else is like me. He made me just completely different. And so I can't go, oh, I don't have nice, sleek, black, shiny hair like somebody else, or my nose is the wrong shape, or wish I had a shorter chin. Or, I don't do that because God made me unique. He made me different, and He made me like a piece of art.
Art is a cool word, isn't it?
Art, it's like He designed us very specially. He thought, this is how I want to make my special child called Chris.
And I know when I've seen you doing art, Rosie, that you're very careful and you make everything just perfect as you want to make it.
Yeah, I like it, and I love to work on the details and make it just the way I want it. So if I do that, I know God did that in a big way. And He doesn't have a big factory where He produces children. He makes each of us very, very special. So I thought we could sing a little song about that too.
All right.
I got 2 eyes and 2 ears, 1 mouth and 1 nose. If you look on the outside, there's a similarity, but really there's nobody like me. Wasn't piece of art, and I come from Jesus' mind. So happy with his work, he's written me a song, and he sings it to me all day long. La la la, la la la, la 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 la, 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 la la la. Designed me especially. He made everything about me and he calls me by my name. Woohoo! Woo. Do you know that it's really true that God sings to us? God sings to us. That's why we had that in that song, because we want you to remember God sings to you. He loves you. He thinks, wow, what a good job I did when I made you. And he's so happy. He loves you so much that he sings special songs for you. And it might be another song. It might not be la la la. It might be a different song. La la la, la la la, la la la. Anyway, so I want you to remember that. But as you remember that, how about we go into the Rosy Kitchen and we make something special there? It'll be a nice surprise for you. Here we go. Hi, thank you for joining me in the Rosy Kitchen. What are we going to make today? Well, I was thinking it's been a little bit warm lately. How about we make a nice cool treat? And today that treat is going to be iced tea. Now, this is a lot of fun because everyone likes something nice and sweet and tasty to drink. So, the first thing, I'll tell you what you need to have. You need to have some sugar, you need to have a lemon or some lemon juice. It's nice if you have some mint leaves. Those are very good in here. And you need a jug. Nice to have some ice. And a wooden spoon. And something to squeeze your lemon with, okay? Let's get started. The first thing I did earlier today, I made a cup of tea. And you can get your mom or someone to help you with a cup of tea. It doesn't matter what kind of tea you use. I just use regular, ordinary tea. Sometimes we use Earl Grey. Sometimes we use herbal tea, a fruity tea, anything. All very good. Let's put the tea into the jug. Okay, so I'm going to pour that in. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Put that aside. The next thing, and I think it's nice when it's very strong because that's a very tasty tea then. The next thing is we need to get our sugar. Now, you can do this without sugar too. But if you want it to be a little sweet, you use sugar. So I'm just going to use about half a cup of sugar for my jug. There we go. Give that a little stir. It's a nice noise, isn't it? My wooden spoon, and stir it around. Now, the sugar, when the sugar goes into the tea, when it becomes like all melty, that's called dissolving. And if the tea is still very hot, then it will dissolve faster, but it will take more ice to make the tea nice and cold for you. There we go. It's not quite dissolved, but I'll put it down here. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my lemon in half. It's a big fat lemon. Now I wanted to show you this because it's so cool. I have a special machine that will squeeze my lemon for me. And move my handle down here. It's fun. Squeezy, squeezy, squeezy. Some people say, easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is quite a lot of strength that's required. Now I'm just going to do half my lemon And I'm going to put that in here. You could do a whole lemon, and I'm just going to use a little bit of lemon juice. Just a squeeze like that. Doesn't matter if it's too much or too little, you can just experiment. Just a squeeze is fine. Okay, I'm going to stir it again. Now I'm going to put a couple of mint leaves in here. That makes a very nice flavor. And then I'm going to put a whole bunch of ice in. Woo! Look at that! So much ice. And then I'm going to take it to my water container here. There we go. And fill my jug right up to the top. There we go. Woohoo! You're going to love this next part because it's so cool. You get one more stir. Oh my goodness, look at all that ice. I might not have needed quite that much ice. I'm going to put 2 bits of ice into a little glass now. Okay. I'm going to take one of the mint leaves, put that in there as well. I'm going to pour this iced tea in there. Oop. That doesn't matter. There we go. That's going to be so tasty. Now look at this. You're going to love this little bit, right? Take one more slice of my lemon. Actually, I'll put this slice into my iced tea there. Take one more slice though. And there it is. I'm going to make a little slit like this. Watch this. And I'm going to stick it right there. It's going to look like a very fancy cocktail. And I've got a special eco-friendly straw here. And let's see how this is going to taste. Mmm. That is so good. So tasty. Nothing like it. So, fresh iced tea for a hot day. Hope you make this at home. And if you do, send in your picture for us, okay? One more sip. One more sip. Ah, very nice. Whoa, I feel so refreshed now. Do you feel better?
I had a little sip of that iced tea. I'm looking forward to having a glass later.
I think when the ice melts into it a little bit, it will be a little less sweet. You can adjust it to your taste. And as I say, you can make very plain tea without any sugar or anything like that. That's very nice as well. But when you want a little sweet treat, then you can put sugar in.
It was nice and lemony.
It was very nice and lemony.
If somebody didn't have a lemon, could they just do the double squeeze of the other stuff?
Oh yeah, you don't need to have real lemons. You can just squeeze some of the lemon juice into there and that works just fine. Or you know what, you can even do it without lemon juice. But I like it a little bit lemony.
Yeah, it's nice.
Little lemony. And some of the fruit teas taste delicious like that, like strawberry tea or cranberry tea or whatever you have at home. They all taste really nice.
You can just leave it sitting in for about 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, it gets nice and strong.
Cool.
Or put 2 tea bags in if you like. Anyway.
That's cool. I would look forward to seeing what people make with that.
I would be very interested if you want to write in. Last week, I was going to say we had done a pretty picture of a bird. How many people liked that? I think a lot of you did. A lot of you went home and tried that. And some people actually sent in some pictures of what they had done.
Really? That's so nice.
So, very nice. We have 2 today. I'm going to show you. I'm going to come up right to the camera.
Extreme close up.
Here is a picture from Eli of his bird. Well done. And here we have a picture by Lily as well of the bird. So I think both of you have done a lovely job.
Can I see them?
You can see them.
Ah, that's so cool. And you can see the shape of their unique hands.
Everyone has unique hands. Woo.
Nice. Oh, I like the colors on that one, Eli. That's really cool.
It's awesome. It's so much fun to try new ways of drawing. It's so satisfying when you get it to look kind of like you want it to be. And it's fun to try new things and experiment and all that kind of thing. So any ideas you have, you might want to send in to us because we love to try new crafts. and new recipes even.
Mm.
And the Rosy Kitchen, the Rosy Test Kitchen is where we test all the new recipes. And we love that kind of thing here. So please do not forget to do that. I'm going to, sorry, it's an interruption.
What's that, Ransom? Oh, don't forget the bell. What's the bell for, Ransom? Oh, so if somebody wants to find out when our videos are on, they can click the little notification bell below the video. And there's an email address you can send in all your ideas to. And don't forget, rosyrednosy@gmail.com. You can share the video, you can like it, and you can subscribe if you want to find out about our videos every time they come out.
Please let your cousins and your friends and anyone know, because we love to have more kids part of our community. Right? Remember, we also have a Facebook group as well, Rosy Red Nosy Facebook group.
Yeah.
Anything you want to post on there, we'd love to hear from you.
Cool.
How about we end with a little song just to tell Jesus how much we love him, because he's made us and he's with us all the time. See? Oh. Stay safe. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jesus. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jesus. You're the friend that stays with me everywhere that I can be. You're the one that holds my hand everywhere I go. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jesus. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jesus. One more time. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jesus. I love you. I love you. I love you, Jesus.
Awesome.
So good. Okay. See you later. It's Rosy Red Nosy, Chris Crazy Keys. It's Rosy Red Nosy, and Chris Crazy Keys. If you want to make ice cubes that water to freeze, it's Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. Let's do it again. It's Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. It's Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. If you want to make ice cubes, get water to freeze. Rosy Red Nosy and Chris Crazy Keys. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody.